Gusto ko sana manatili dito. Yeah, welcome to the best yapping session online out there. I mean, I'm trying to be the best, but yeah, bro, I'm still shy. What's up? I'm still, yeah, hirap. May tao dun, no? Naiya pa ako, man. Pag may nanonood. Gusto ko sana yung parang kay Zerky show eh. Zerky. Nga, alam niya paano magsalita. Or anyways, man. Just trying to be me though. Yeah, this is a place where I would like to do the things or the yapping. Eh, di ba? Paano ba, pre? Yun, siguro, maybe because I'm still uncomfortable on this thing, which is I don't wanna be seen recorded by someone or even closer to me that I do those things. But I'm trying to just get out of my comfort zone and just talk about it, man. Cause um if I do this, it relieves me, man, or like it brings a certain pleasure or maybe a dopamine release when I yap. Cause sometimes I like to see my perspective, whenever, or to hear my perspective every now and then, probably, or the things that I have an opinion or just to talk about. I'd like to see myself, if ever in the future, that I want to be watching those videos to just, review myself back then if I have the chance. But I don't know if I can choose the noise cancellation or not. Yeah. What do you think about noise cancellation? Maybe I'll try to do it. Yeah. But I love the noise, man. Or the noise of the nature, if I may be specific. Yeah. I started this thing back then, 2020. Yeah, pandemic days, man. Where I just like to try to speak on the mic without, you know, just let my thoughts flow, which is, I think, is a good practice when it comes to communication. And I uploaded some or a lot of episodes. For me, that was a lot of episodes on my podcast that I did in back then, 2020. I speak Tagalog, English, yeah, and sometimes Kapampangan, or a dialect, if you don't know my dialect, in videos or in my podcast. But I honestly don't know where this thing is going, you know. I just wanna be myself here. There's no certain audience that I want to target, but we'll find a way as the time goes by. And basically, it's just me trying to share those things as I am moving with life, you know. Honestly, I'd like to yap every day, but you know, sometimes it got busy, man. But yeah, every now and then I'd like to do the things that, you know, reflect on those things, talk about those things, and then in the future, as I said earlier, I'm just gonna see or hear my thoughts at this certain period of time or date, you know. Probably that's one thing to learn from myself self whenever, you know, I take uh I take some time to review or view those videos and all that. But yeah, moving on to that, man. Do you imagine how grateful, or like, do you imagine how lucky you are to be here, to be present, you know? Because not everyone get the same amount of time that you put in or that you dedicate on a certain project, on a certain thing that makes you feel alive, you know. Do you imagine how great or how lucky you are to be here in the world, you know? Do you Can you reflect on that? Like, yeah, I'm here right now talking, and I'm just trying to be in the moment, um hearing those sound of nature, the wind, the birds, you know, these beautiful plants, and this beautiful background, which I really don't know if someone is watching right now, but um if ever I disturb someone on this place, I hope that I can, you know, take my excuse for them to film this, or in Tagalog, ayokong makaistorbo nung ah kung ano mang paano ba sabihin yun, man? Pero yeah, in Tagalog maybe, tabi-tabi po. Gusto ko lamang pong gumawa ng mga bagay na gusto kong gawin at i-film itong video na 'to. Sana hindi kayo maistorbo sa aking ginagawa, and ayoko pong magbigay ng kung ano mga berya sa inyo. Yun lang. And in English, man, I cannot really, like, you know, express it or say it, but for the things that are living that we cannot see, I just want to take an excuse, you know, for those, if ever, you know, I may step in to their, you know, place or territory. I don't want to bother them if they are resting, because yeah, the world is too, you know, the world is too broad, or the universe is too broad for that. And I think there are things that we cannot see. I mean, you know, that's just my perspective, you know, right now. So I just wanna, you know, um, say that to them, that I don't wanna bother them. I just wanna make or create content. So yeah, that's it. And moving on, man. Yeah, we are lucky to have this one, to be someone, that we really want to be. And yeah, I'm just grateful to be here once again, man. Because sometimes, the quotation or death is certain, right? Sometimes it will pass through my mind that it will come to an end. We will come to an end at a certain point. And imagining that reality will come into place someday, I just want to be in the moment and try to be the best that I can and try to express myself more, to be out there and just be intentional on the things that I do, man. Yeah, which is pretty, you know, it's pretty rare nowadays to meet someone that is in the same retrospect, or in this or in the same place that they are living in a moment. Someone just, but I hope that someday we can see or meet or have those people in our lives. Excuse me. So yeah, that's it, man. I don't know what would be the specific thing on this, but I just want to yap about on those things, man. Because sometimes or life happens, whatever happens for a reason. You meet people for a reason, and it started raining, man. Oh my. So I'm probably gonna hide the mic. I hope this rain will not, you know, will not explode if that's the right term, but I hope it will not pour solid, you know. Yeah. June, by the way, this this month, this is the first day of the month, which is June 1, and after a month of trying to be better and doing my things, especially on the things that I want to do, especially running, you know, it just ended that days, 31 days just came too fast, you know. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe the rain is bothering me right now to be in a safe space because it's kind of raining, if you can see. If this will, paano ba sa tag-English yun, man? If this will pour into me like a solid rain, I will probably get inside. But if this will remain just like this, just a raindrop, some raindrops, some mist, I don't know what you call this rain. I've been researching. What do you call a rain when it is just a little, How do you call it? Like to be specific, There are some facts shown that it can be a fog, it can be a mist, droplets, something like that. But yeah, that's how I describe the rain. But hopefully it will not, But yeah, my gear is kinda. I don't want the. I don't want my gear to be. Wait. I don't want my gear to be. Oh no. Yeah, man. all of a sudden. I just don't want my gear to be, they might be broken if they will get wet. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end this here because the rain is starting to, you know, starting to be just a little bit extreme. But I guess my thoughts there was intentional and the things that I want to say on this yapping session. I will probably see you on the next time. Peace out. Oh, it started raining, man.